proclaimed Cotto Canelo to be the undisputed fight of the year. What I failed to mention, or more accurately, what I should have said, is that on Saturday night at the Mandalay Bay Event Center and live on HBO pay-per-view will be the undisputed live boxing event of the year. Because even beyond the captivating main event, Saturday's card is absolutely jam-packed with excitement, featuring the WBC super featherweight title fight between Takashi Miura and Francisco Vargas. New Rock Nation signing and pound-for-pound superstar Guillermo RigondeauX against Drian Francisco, and Jason Velez versus Ronnie Rios in an exciting featherweight bout, and much, much more. Rock Nation Sports, Golden Boy Promotions, Miguel Cotto Promotions, and Canelo Promotions. One thing we all have in common in our DNA is creating compelling live entertainment on the world's biggest stages. And that's exactly what we have in store for all of our fans on Saturday. A full day of boxing, an action-packed card of emerging and established talent, championships on the line, plus a live music performance from Puerto Rican superstar Yandel, all at a world-class venue and broadcast live on HBO pay-per-view. Of course, this action-packed event would not have been possible without the support of a number of people and organizations that I would like to take a moment to thank. Rock Nation's owners, including our chairman, Jay-Z, and president of sports, Juan Perez, whose shared passion for boxing led us to where we are today, just 48 hours from one of the biggest events in the sport's history. Rock Nation staff, and specifically the entire team at Rock Nation Sports Boxing, including David Iskowitz, Dino Duva, Josh Roy, and Eric Botcher. Miguel Cotto Promotions, Golden Boy Promotions, Canelo Promotions, and our partners for the big fight, Corona Extra, the movie Creed, Mexico Live It to Believe It, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Tequila Cazadores, Corporate Travel Made Simple, CTMS, and Cabal Premium Mexican Wine. MGM Resorts International and Mandalay Bay, and of course, Richard Sturm. HBO pay-per-view and their leadership of Ken Hirschman, Mark Taffet, and Peter Nelson. Fathom Events, who is distributing the event to movie theaters across the country. Closed circuit distributor Joe Hand. And last but not least, the incredible staff here at Mandalay Bay that has truly rolled out the red carpet for all of us during this week. As I mentioned yesterday, HBO's vision and commitment for putting together the biggest and the best boxing events is a big reason that we are here today. So to tell you a little bit about the fight and what to expect on Saturday, I'm honored to introduce HBO Vice President of Sports Programming, Mr. Peter Nelson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank all the media for being here, showing terrific support for Cotto Canelo. It's a terrific event, and I've enjoyed the writings that I've been seeing over the past few weeks. It's going to be a phenomenal main event on Saturday night, and the undercard as well. And I know we got a lot of people here to speak, so I'm not going to be terribly long. But I do want to give credit where it's due to these fighters and their teams for taking on compelling, competitive fights. I also want to thank the promoters, to whose credit is truly due, putting on the quality of this event. So the Miura-Vargas fight shows two fighters at a championship level, one who I've been hoping to see on HBO for a long time, and Takashi Miura, and Francisco Vargas, who's appeared on HBO Latino previously and is taking his first big step up. It's a big stage underneath Cotto Canelo for people to see a glimpse into what the future of the sport might be into 2016. I also want to note the Velez-Rios fight, which is top level matchmaking. This is going to be a total 50-50 fight. People don't know who's going to win. It's a great crossroads fight for these two fighters. As well, the late addition of Guillermo RigondeauX, whose virtuosity is unrivaled in this sport. So I want to thank all the fighters and their teams. Our start time, once again, is 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, HBO pay-per-view. I want to thank BoxNation Sports, everyone on their teams. I want to thank Golden Boy. I want to thank some of the other people that Michael mentioned, as well as didn't mention, including Frank Espinoza here, who's one of the great managers in the sport, along with Caribe Promotions and Mr. Honda. I look forward to seeing you all there Saturday night. Get there early. It's going to be a great event. Thanks very much.
For our team at BoxNation, the lead up to this event and fight week has been quite a journey, but we have been very fortunate to have a great partner in Golden Boy Promotions and its CEO and founder, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar has been tireless in his promotion and support of this event, and I'd like to welcome him to the podium now to say a few words and begin our fighter introductions. Oscar.
Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Muchas gracias a toda la prensa, a toda la gente que está aquí. Tenemos una cartelera especial. We have an absolute stacked undercard for Miguel Cotto versus Canelo Alvarez. That includes title fights. That includes up-and-coming stars and guaranteed action. Thank you to HBO, the best television network for boxing, which will broadcast the televised undercard live on HBO pay-per-view. And I want to point out, if you can't be here in person, for fans across the country, outside of Las Vegas, you can get in up close and personal and watch the main event and watch the entire undercard in a unique experience, in a way that you've never ever seen boxing before. We're extremely proud and happy to have Fathom Events televise this special card throughout movie theaters across the country, and it's an experience like no other. You're with friends, you're with other fans, high definition, huge screen. So we hear tickets are going extremely fast. I urge you to go to www.fathomevents.com. Go to participating theater box offices, because tickets are really going fast, and I can assure you this experience is like no other. I want to thank a few people, including Mr. Honda from Titan Promotions. I want to thank and acknowledge Chris Saniger from West Country Boxing, Marcos Caballero, manager and trainer for Randy Caballero, Hector Soto from Miguel Cotto Promotions, and Frank Espinoza and Ralph Heredia. Thank you for being here. Obviously, without your help, without your participation, we couldn't make this this whole entire undercard happen. I also would like to thank our sponsors once again, who make all this possible. Corona Extra, the movie Creed, which is coming out very soon, Mexico, Live It to Believe It, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Tequila Cazadores, and Corporate Travel Made Simple. We have an incredible show on Saturday night, and to say a few words, and it's always my honor and it's always a pleasure to call up a man who knows a thing or two about being involved in mega events, and a man who has defended his middleweight crown more than 20 times, and that is my partner and good friend, the great Bernard Hopkins. Bernard.
Well, thanks everybody, and I'm excited. I'm excited because this has been an exciting year, and I know y'all pay attention. If y'all don't, y'all should. We started off the year big fights, whether they was promoted by Golden Boy or not, and now you got a chance to see a fight in October, and now you get a chance to see a fight in November. Maybe one of y'all can freshen my memory. I don't know the last time we had 2 to 3 super fights in 1 year in a long time. And I've been paying attention to my sport on the business side for multiple years. This is what I do, this is what I live, and this is what I'm about. So enjoy the fight, enjoy the undercard. The fighters to my right and the fighters to my left, they want to be the next blockbuster, the next main event fighter. And this is important for people to understand, and most of y'all do. I want to give y'all that credit, think that y'all will understand that they want to be superstar fighters, main event fighters themselves. This is their opportunity. And they're no strangers to y'all. You've seen to my right and to my left, and to my left and to my right, that they will fight and they can fight. This is an opportunity to shine and enjoy it. But remember, this year in boxing, 2015, going into 2016, it brings not only conversation amongst barbershops, neighborhoods, especially in Philadelphia, but all over where boxing is loved and respected. So keep supporting the boxing if you keep understanding, if you understand that we keep giving you what you want, the best fights. My partner Oscar De La Hoya said earlier this year and last year also, we want to bring you the best fights. We want to bring you the best fights. And as of right now, we are holding our word. Hold us to our word like we're going to hold you to yours. Write about what you see. Write about the heart, the talent, and write about the fights that made boxing what it is in history. Thank you.
Like Michael mentioned, we have a stacked undercard from top to bottom. Exciting fights, fights that we feel are going to deliver. The first fight that we are extremely proud to put together will be a title fight. The IBF Bantamweight title will be on the line. It'll be a 12-round championship fight. It is my pleasure to introduce a young man they call Playboy, Lee Haskins. He has a record of 32-3 with 14 knockouts. Lee has traveled all the way from England to fight Randy Caballero for his IBF Bantamweight World title on Saturday here at the Mandalay Bay and Casino. This is a very important fight for Lee. He's in great shape. He's ready for this war. Let me call up to the podium, Lee Haskins. Lee.
Yeah, first thing I want to say is thank you to everybody who's come out to support us, especially being the first time in America for me. You know, Golden Boy Promotions have really looked after us, and you know, I want to thank them for that. You know, I'm feeling in great shape for this fight. You know, I suspect so is Randy Caballero. He's in the best shape, and we're looking for a great fight. You know, I put on a great fight for the crowd, and this is my first time in America, so I want to do a great show for Golden Boy Promotions. You know, I definitely want to get back here again and enjoy the atmosphere.
Thank you, Lee. And now, I am pleased to introduce to you the IBF Bantamweight World Champion A young man with incredible talent who is returning to the ring to make his first title defense after healing from an injury that had sidelined his career for a year. I know he is returning better than ever and is brimming with the confidence that he is going to keep the belt here in the United States. He has a record of 22-0 with 13 knockouts. He is the IBF Bantamweight World Champion. They call it Matador Randy Caballero.
Good afternoon, everybody. So to thank Golden Boy, Oscar, MGM, BoxNation, putting on an amazing card. To be on a card like this is a dream come true. You know, Mexico versus Puerto Rico, a night of boxing nobody's gonna want to miss. You know, as well as the undercard, they're gonna be great fights. But I'm ready to put on a great performance. Like Oscar said, I've been gone for a whole year. I have not get to defend my title, and I'm anxious to get back. I'm hungry to come back. And I promise you guys that Saturday night is gonna be a brand new Randy Caballero, and I'm gonna show you why I'm the IBF Bantamweight World Champion, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Thank you. Quiero decir gracias a toda la gente que están aquí. No te olvides de esta pelea, porque me voy a poner un gran pelea ese día. Este título es mío y va a quedar conmigo. Gracias.
Thank you very much, Randy. The next fight, we are once again extremely excited about, that we put together. It's a fight that has now the status to be recognized as a 12-round fight, going for the silver WBC championship of the world. It's one fight that once again pits Mexico versus Puerto Rico. It is my pleasure to introduce this undefeated, multiple regional title champion. He hails out of Caguas, Puerto Rico. He has a terrific record of 23-0 with 16 knockouts. We are proud to be co-promoters with Miguel Cotto, and we are looking forward to an incredible fight. It's a great featherweight showdown. Let me call up to the podium. It is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you, again, from Puerto Rico, Caguas, Star Velez, Jason Star Velez. Jason.
Thank you, Oscar. I want to thank God, first of all. You know, God makes all happens. I want to thank my team, of course, Oscar Golden Boy Promotions, Tesoro and Miguel Cotto Promotions. Just I want to thank anyone supporting me, my sponsors, my friends, my family. I don't have too much to say, you know. Ronnie, he always comes to fight. You know, Jason Velez, always comes to fight. This is gonna be a great fight. This is a great event. I'm happy to be here. My second time on HBO, so I'm happy. Of course, I'm going to fight again for silver WBC title. I fought once, so I will fight again. I'm happy, I'm ready. Like I said, you can expect a great fight because Ronnie is a great fighter, top fighter. Jason Velez too. I have everything to beat Rio has everything to beat me. This is gonna be an entertaining fight, so you can miss up. Buenas tardes a todos. Quiero agradecer a Dios, primeramente que todo, a mi equipo de trabajo, Promociones Miguel Cotto, Golden Boy Promotions, HBO, mis auspiciadores, mi segunda vez en HBO, estoy más que agradecido. Y Ronnie es un gran peleador, yo soy un gran peleador, es una pelea que cualquiera de los dos puede ganar, él tiene todo para vencerme, yo tengo todo para vencerlo. pueden esperar una gran pelea. Ronnie viene a pelear, Jason viene a pelear. Voy a pelear nuevamente por el título plata del CMB, lo que para mí es un honor. Ya lo tuve una vez y vamos a pelear nuevamente. No se pierdan esta pelea y como dije, Jason Vélez y Ronnie Ríos les van a brindar gran entretenimiento a ustedes como siempre. Pasen buenas tardes.
Gracias, Jason. Next we have Mexico. Ronnie Rios is a fighter who, if you haven't seen fights, he delivers action, he delivers passion. On Saturday night, he knows what's in store. He knows he's going up against a fighter who is prepared, a fighter who is here to defend Puerto Rico. He's here to fight with heart. He's ready to put it all on the line. Ronnie Rios is a fighter who is exciting, dynamic. He has an amazing record of 24-1 with 10 knockouts. He stays true to his Mexican heritage by fighting exciting, powerful fights, no matter who he's up in the ring against. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Ronnie Rios.
Hello. First, I just want to thank God for putting me here in this great position. I want to thank both promotions, Golden Boy, BoxNation, and HBO for accepting this fight. And second of all, I want to thank Jason Velez for being a true fighter and accepting all fights. Thank you so much, and I just want all the fighters here to have a safe fight, but an exciting fight. So I want to awaken everyone up with a great performance before you guys get to the main event. So thank you so much.
As I look back at the past few months and how this historic event came together, I know that it would not have been possible without the passion, commitment, professionalism, and guidance of Miguel Cotto Promotions, and specifically, Mr. Hector Soto. So I'd like to invite Hector to the podium to say a few words about Saturday's event. Hector?
Thank you, Michael. Gracias a todos por estar aquí en la tarde de hoy. Primeramente, agradecer a todos los que han hecho posible este magno evento.
Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to all of the parties that have made possible this event.
La verdadera pelea del año que todos los fanáticos esperaban. Cotto versus Canelo.
The true fight of the year that everybody was waiting for, Cotto versus Canelo.
Aparte de una pelea estelar de lujo, el evento cuenta con un respaldo espectacular.
Apart from that incredible mega main event, the show will have additional undercard great fights.
Entre grandes peleas para Cotto Promotion es un honor presentarle la pelea del nuestro Jason La Maravilla Vélez, que se enfrenta a Ronnie Ríos por el título mundial plata, en lo que será una gran pelea para Jason.
Among other great fights, it is an honor for Cotto Promotions to present our Jason La Maravilla Vélez, who will challenge Ronnie Ríos for the vacant WBC silver title.
El evento también cuenta con otros dos peleadores de Cotto Promotion, José Chiquiro Martínez con 15-0 y José Alberto Machado con 12-0.
In addition, we are also presenting two of the best prospects of Cotto Promotions, José Alberto Machado with 15-0 and José Chiquiro Martínez with 15-0.
No se pierdan este gran evento. Puerto Rico brillará por alto este sábado en la noche. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much for being here. Puerto Rico will shine bright and high Saturday night. Thank you.
Before we continue with the fighter introductions, I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge some of the other fighters in attendance today that will be competing on the undercard on Saturday night. Those individuals are the 2008 Olympic silver medalist Zhang Jili, junior bantamweight rising stars Jose Martinez and Alberto Machado, who are both promoted by Miguel Cotto Promotions. Even though this match was only very recently added to Saturday's undercard, the buzz and excitement around Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Drian Francisco has been absolutely incredible. With Rigondeaux's status as one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world, going up against a former WBA interim super flyweight world champion, there are sure to be fireworks. So to talk up this match, let me first invite to the podium, from the Philippines, Drian Francisco.
First of all, thanks God to give it this opportunity to me, and then thanks to Golden Boy Promotion, BoxNation Promotion. This is my chance, you know, to shine. But I know this is a tough fight for me. And then thanks to the opportunity to fight Rigondeaux. He's a 2 times the best fighter now in boxing. And I promise I do my best, 101%. And then I need to win for this fight, for my family, for my future. Thank you.
As the latest high-profile signing for BoxNation Sports Boxing, former 2-time Olympic gold medalist Guillermo Rigondeaux is one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world, who we co-promote with Caribe Promotions. And with a brash attitude outside of the ring and a devastating results inside of the ring, he epitomizes the unique and multi-dimensional type of athlete we love to work with at BoxNation. And we are all very much looking forward to seeing him put his undefeated record on the line on Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, from Cuba, Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Buenas tardes a todos. Bueno, principalmente esto fue una controversia, pero ya todo se resolvió gracias a BoxNation, Caribe Promotion, bueno, que son los encargados de hacer todas mis cosas ahora y ponerme a brillar por todos los saltos como lo han hecho con todos los demás artistas y atletas que tienen. Y yo voy a dar lo mejor de mí este sábado, esperen todo lo bueno. Gracias a Wonder Boy, y estamos aquí, ya prácticamente ya todo está conformado. Nuevamente gracias a Caribe Promotion y a BoxNation. Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias. Thank you very much, Rigo. Before we move on to the co-main event, let me just acknowledge and tell thank you to one special person who I've known for quite a while, who is retiring from the LA Times, Bill Dwyer. Congratulations, all the best of luck. Thank you very much, Bill, for everything you've done for boxing, for me personally. I greatly appreciate it, so thank you and good luck in anything and everything, especially your golf game. Also, to my colleague, Robert Gaspari, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Robert Gaspari. Great job. We couldn't do it without you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Robert. It's too early to sing, Bill. So from top to bottom, we have a tremendous lineup. The televised portion of this pay-per-view event will start off with Jason Velez versus Ronnie Rios. We move on to Guillermo RigondeauX with Brian Francisco. And now, the co-main event of the evening, which pits an amazing fight that we put together that we are very proud of. And I'm sure a lot of people here are really excited to witness this terrific fight that we will be watching on Saturday night. This fight is for the coveted WBC Super Featherweight Championship and promises to be an action-packed battle from the beginning to the end. It is my pleasure now to introduce to you from Mexico. He is undefeated with a record of 22-0 and 16 knockouts. He is from Mexico City. Let me introduce to you Francisco Vargas.
Buenas tardes a todos.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Estoy muy contento por ser parte de esa cartelera. Quiero agradecer a Golden Boy, BoxNation y HBO por la oportunidad.
I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to fight in this great card from top to bottom. I want to thank Golden Boy Promotions and Rock Nation.
Estoy muy motivado, quiero ser campeón mundial. Sé que voy a pelear con un gran peleador y eso me motivó a hacer un gran campamento de entrenamiento.
I'm very motivated. I know I'm going up against a strong champion, but that's the reason I train very hard and I'm ready for this fight.
Y les prometo que va a haber una pelea llena de acción y no se la pueden perder.
And I promise you, this fight will be action from start to finish. You cannot miss it.
Y por último quiero agradecer a Rafael Heredia por su apoyo.
And I'd like to thank my manager, Rafael Heredia, for being on my corner. So, thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, Francisco. The highly touted fighter, Takeshi Miura of Tokyo, Japan. He has a style that is a banger, that is a brawler, that comes forward. See, these two fighters do not know how to take a step going backwards. They understand the importance of fighting in this type of card. They understand that the fans are expecting action and a war. And that's why this fight here really excites me. He has a record of 29-2 with 22 knockouts. He is the WBC Super Featherweight Champion, making his 5th defense. He is Takeshi Miura.
まず WBC とスライバン会長、HBO ゴールデンボーイプロモーション、ロックネ本田会長、TK プロモーションに感謝いたします。
First, I'd like to thank Mauricio Suleiman and the WBC, also HBO for televising the fight, Golden Boy Promotions, Rock Nation Promotions, and of course Mr. Honda and Taken Promotions for this great opportunity.
ラスベガスで試合するのは初めてなんですけど、今からすごい楽しみにしています。
I'm honored to be fighting on this great undercard of Cotto Canelo. It's my first time to fight in Las Vegas. I'm very excited and looking forward to putting on a great performance.
必ず自分が KO で勝って応援しますんで、皆さん期待していてください。ありがとうございました。
I'm going to win by knockout and defend my title. please look forward to a great fight. Thank you.
With that, there's not much left to say other than you're going to want to tune in late on Saturday, as each one of these undercard fights promises to be tremendous action, world championship, undefeated records, and pride is on the line. See you here on Saturday night, Mandalay Bay Event Center. And if you can't see it live, then don't forget you can catch it live on HBO pay-per-view. Thank you very much.